Hello, it's Mark from CFone Communications. I'm joined here by Niles from Yealink.
Hello.
And today Niles is going to show us these meeting bars, which are really, really handy if you're running a small or medium-sized or even a large-sized meeting. Where these meeting bars are useful is you don't have to bring your laptop in and you don't have to worry about tech in the room. So Niles, do you want to take us through what we've got here, please?
Yeah, hi. This is Niles here from Yealink. What we have here is, this is a A25. This is what we have just launched. It's for a small-sized huddle room. It's got a wide-angle field of view, 150 degrees plus. So if you're sat right next to the screen, the camera can still capture you, and the remote end can still see you. Whereas this one here is the A40. That's for a medium-sized room. This is the CTP25 touch panel that it pairs with, the Android bars. And it's as simple as joining. Once you're joining, join into the Teams call. You have different camera modes, which it captures you. If you want to change the camera settings, you have a shortcut here where you have Autoframing, which is your best friend. Keeps everyone in the focus. If more people come up, it widens up its axis. But then you have other options like speaker tracking, which tracks the active speaker. And what currently it is on Intellifocus. So that's a proprietary Yealink feature.
So that's where I come in, is it? And it starts to focus on, hopefully, the new person in the room.
It has 4 active speakers. As people speak, it captures each speaker. And if there's a 5th person who speaks, the last person would be moved out and the new person brought in on a rotation basis. So that's Intellifocus. It's available on the A25, which is for a smaller room, the A40, which is for a medium-sized room, and A50, which we have, which is for a larger room. Different cameras, speakers and microphones adjusted for the meeting room size, but functionality-wise, very much similar.
Brilliant. So this room here that we're in at the moment is probably about 4 meters, 3.5, 4 meters by 4 meters.
Yeah.
Is this classed as a small huddle room?
Slightly bigger than a small huddle room. So the A40 is designed to work for a room that's up to 6.5 meters in depth. You can obviously have some more accessories to it. Table mics, ceiling mics, speakerphones, other accessories can be paired with it, demanding on the room.
So for those of us watching at home who are new to this technology, Niles, could you explain the basic components that one might need if they're in a meeting at the moment, i.e. your laptop and your TV, and then potentially how this is different and what are the basic parts we need to run a meeting?
So basically, this is an all-in-one Android bar. So an Android bar is like an Android phone, more or less, plug and play out of the box. So for Yealink components, when you start up, you have the option to choose which meeting platform you want to use, usually Microsoft or Zoom. You choose your platform, you configure it, date, time, settings, however you do your phone, sign in with the room ID, and you're good to go.
So if I'm right, so this bar here or this bar here is like a participant in the meeting. So there's like Mark and Niles and Sue here. This would be Sue's meeting room.
Exactly.
So we would CC Sue when we're joining the meeting, and we'd say she's going to be in the meeting as well, or the name of the room, let's say, meeting room 1. And then when you come into the room, you've got the attendees here on the screens. You've got Mark, Niles, and the meeting room. And then when we join the meeting, explain to me again, so if I hang up this call now, so it's asking us to sign in, what do we do?
It doesn't need to sign in, it shows your meeting here. So there are ways to configure it on your team setting, whether you want to show the agenda of the meeting. So here it shows the agenda of the meeting, but you can always hide the agenda of the meeting. Okay. So it just says reserved from, say, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Or whatever timing it is. You can also decide to show the rest of the meetings or hide rest of the meetings. Apart from that, it's just a simple join button. Once your meeting starts, it gives you the option directly to join the meeting. You click join, you do your meeting. If you want to do content sharing or want to share some slides, it's a single cable USB-C device. So it can also charge your laptop, because let's face it, you came into the meeting, you see your laptop's not charged, then you're struggling to find a charging point.
You're not having to bring a power supply or anything. You just rock up to the meeting with your laptop, connect it there, can just have your PowerPoint on there if you like, on his USB drive or whatever, and then just run the PowerPoint. It runs through there, and then you share that on the screen with your other colleagues.
Exactly. The other option is also, say, you have a Google Meet or a Zoom Meet, which is not native because there are clients that might be out of your clientele who do not use Teams.
Yeah, we have Google Meets all the time.
Yeah, so you just connect this, and it's called bring your own device. So you're bringing your own laptop to run the meeting, but you take control of the speaker, microphone, and camera of the bar to run your meeting. So you're running the meeting, the brain is your laptop, but the speakers, the microphones, the cameras are the bar, and you still have those AI features such as Intellifocus or speaker tracking.
Brilliant. Okay, and the name of this device here, this pad, is what exactly?
It's a CDP25.
CDP25. And we need the CDP25 to talk to this bar, yes?
Yes.
But the only other components you need are just a generic HDMI TV.
So now Yealink does also do screens, commercial screens. We come in standard sizes 65, 75, 86. A few of the advantages are we do have our own Mandarin platform where you see visibility of the screen. The other part is you do not require a secondary a secondary touch control. The controls for the screens are on your touch panel itself, and you do not require to drill multiple holes. The bar or the camera latches on directly to the screen.
Okay, so if I'm a school or a college at the moment and I want to have a meeting room, but I don't want to worry about the tech so much, I just want Yealink to take care of that. All I need is my generic HDMI TV screen and then my smart bar, and I can run the meeting with the camera, and then I can choose to have this, or is this a compulsory part of the package?
It is not a compulsory part of the meeting, of the package, but it gives you that flexibility to control.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
So without this, it won't join the meeting, but it will just track what we're saying and take our sound. But with this, it will also look after the meeting, the people that are joining it, make it easy for me to join, like that. And there we are. And then the cameras in here are doing their part of the show, which is focusing in on who's talking.
Yeah, so that's again Intellifocus, where each person who speaks gets their own box. Like this, you can see that if I stand up, it will still keep us all on the same eye level. So even though you're sitting, I'm standing, it keeps us on the same eye level, and it also gives you that additional room view where you can see what the other participants of the room are doing.
I'm going to try that myself. Let's see what happens. Get out of the chair here. I'm going to track, and I'm going to walk across the camera here and see what happens. Oh, here I am. Yeah, I'm on the screen, and it's got me again.
Yeah, so again, you can decide how fast or slowly you want to give the person a box. So if somebody just says a yes or no, you don't want them to be on the screen and then stay
Popping
on the screen.
up all the time. Right.
So you can set that speed to slow, fast, or medium, where the slowest is where a person speaks for 15 seconds approximately. Yeah. Only then they get their box, otherwise they don't get their box. Gotcha. So somebody just shouts a yes or a no.
And how many participants is it going to split the screen with?
4 active speakers.
Wow. Okay.
If there's a 5th person who speaks, the last person spoke and will be moved out, a new person brought in.
Got it. Okay. Okay, so the one we've got here on show at the moment, this is the A40, yes? And this is the A25. Yeah. And the A40 is more suitable for a medium-sized room, about 8 to 10 guests.
6 to 10.
6 to 10, and the dimensions of a room for this one are about, what, 6 to 8 meters, 6 to 10?
6.5 meters.
Up to?
That's 6.5 meters in depth, that's the max.
That's what it will cope with. And then this one is just for a smaller room.
Yeah.
And what's the sort of site dimensions for this room and the number of participants?
4 people.
Yeah.
But the advantage on this one is it's a really wide angle view. So if your table is right next to the screen, it still captures you. Whereas this one requires you to be at a slightly.
The real benefit really is it makes having those meetings look a lot more slick, and it stops you from all huddling around the same camera at the same time. It captures all your audio perfectly. Yeah. And if you're using it with this device as well, it makes connecting and joining the meeting a breeze.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well that's brilliant. Let's have a look at some of the other products that you've got from Yealink for us to have a look at today.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks very much.